What is going on, everybody? It's Blink today, and I am back with some more One Assassination Under God Chapter 2, the newest album by the one and only Marilyn Manson. Now, a couple of these tracks I have already reacted to, so the links for those will be in the description down below, and I hope you guys enjoy. Everything is going to be timestamped, so if you want to see a specific song, go ahead and give it a click. All right, let's get right to it. Let's starting out with Don't Answer the Door. I gotta say, with Marilyn Manson and other artists like him, the way that they use a guitar to set the tone for a song is fantastic, is magnifique, as I say. I just doom 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 doom, that ominous just picking of the string, doom 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 doom.
In your eyes, let my darkness inhale you. Can hear my voice when you breathe out. Make a torch from your bouquet and let it light your way. Can't keep the tongue from speaking. I brought something back with me. Let us in, they're begging. Don't answer the door, don't answer the door.
Interesting, because it seems like this album is so far, the first two songs are being sang from a certain perspective, like something, right? Don't answer the door, don't let us in, you know, I'm wanting to unscrew the light bulbs from your eyes and replace it with darkness. You can't stop the tongues from speaking, etc., etc. When you breathe out, you hear my voice. So I'm wondering exactly what is it that he is like, what is the what thing is he singing from, like what point of view? And I said it in the last song. Interesting. I wonder if we'll end up finding out.
Just like the egg in the plastic grass, feeling safe and pagan. If the rabbit comes and crushes us, will a martyr be born? Flies are starting to swarm. Can't keep the tongue from speaking. I brought something back with me. Let us in, they're begging. Don't answer the door, don't answer the door. Can't keep the tongue from speaking. I brought something back with me. Let us in, they're begging. Don't answer the door, don't answer the door. They come at us, come at us, come at us. They come at us, come at us, come at us. They come at us, come at us, come at us. Consuming everything that they see.
Okay. So it seems more so now like he's singing from a point of view of what would be the victim. Like, they can't stop the tongues from speaking. Generally, Marilyn Manson has always sung from the perspective of like the masses, the questioner, the non-believer, the disenfranchised, somebody who always has answers. Because one of Marilyn Manson's biggest things, at least throughout the years that I've noticed, is a lot of his music surrounds the question of, you know, good and evil, God, the devil, etc., and how people who have questions are constantly persecuted because of their questions and are told to just blindly believe, you know. So that's interesting. You can't stop the tongues from speaking. Don't answer. They come for us. They come for us. Don't answer the door. Interesting. And the production, the song, the music, everything, I don't know. Like, I feel like I don't even have to say is freaking awesome.
I can't keep the tongues from speaking. I brought something back with me. Let us in, they're begging. Don't answer the door, don't answer the door. Can't keep the tongues from speaking. I brought something back with me. Let us in, they're begging. Don't answer the door, don't answer the door. Let us in, let us in. 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 Let us in, let us
Oh man, the fact that he can sing like this at his age is impressive. Especially for somebody who's been singing like this since he got onto the scene, man. Absolutely impressive as all hell. That is for sure. It is interesting too because he says, you know, I brought something back with me, and then on top of that too, you know, can't stop the tongues from speaking. Let us in, let us in. Don't answer the door. I brought something back with me. Like, there's always something with Marilyn Manson's music. Always something. There's always that like double, triple hidden meaning somewhere in there, some underlining question or belief or identity of some sort that, you know, you have to kind of really understand that underlining perspective or something. That's that, you know, just something. There's always something there. But it is definitely sounds like the type of an album that you're gonna have to listen to over and over again to catch certain little things. Not necessarily like flips like with rap and all that where there's double triple meanings on bars and stuff, but more so in the fact that there's different meanings behind the song, like the lyrics in like what is like visualized, what is parallel to what's being said. Interesting. Always fantastic. I've always enjoyed Marilyn Manson's music. It's just as the days grow older and as I grow older, music changes and you start listening to certain things, and now you coming back, and it's just fantastic to see that he is still an amazing rocker, man. Absolutely amazing. All right, everybody. Now it's time for all the vilest things. Let's get it.
your best to destroy me. Don't want revenge, 'cause you only made me stronger. In your death camp.
Oh man, the music is just amazing. But I planted a paradise in your death camp. I don't want revenge because you trying to kill me, but I don't want revenge because you've only made me stronger. Ooh, that is a level of grownness, man. Because a lot of when you're young and when you're younger, young, dumb, and etc., you look at the world like giving you a slight and you're just like angry. And I remember my days being young. It's like, man, you slight me, I want my revenge. Let's get it. We got to run it, But it's like as I got older, I realized like everything that almost killed me, I'm stronger for it, and learn to actually be grateful for the opposition, learn to actually be grateful for the hurdles that you have to run over in life and jump over. A hard life and never getting a handout will definitely make a stronger person. And what they say, calm seas never made a strong sailor.
Your cemetery started growing flowers. You can stand on my wings and I won't make a sound, but you'll never ever get them into the ground.
You can stand on my wings and I won't make a sound, but you'll never ever, what does he say? Never ever bury them to the ground, take them to the ground.
But you'll never ever get them into the ground.
But you'll never get them to the ground. You can try and clip my wings, but I'm still gonna fly. You can stand upon my shoulders, you can stand upon my wings, you can try and bring me down, but they ain't never gonna happen. I'm out here flying. I'm out here doing what I gotta do. And that's true, because it goes back with the whole, you tried to kill me, but I don't want revenge because it made me stronger. Keep standing on my shoulders. Keep trying to bring me down. Keep trying to push my head into the dirt. It ain't going to do nothing but keep me moving forward. It's going to give me that motivation, that vigor to keep moving.
Hate me, don't wish me suicide. Maybe time for the man to die, but you can rob this blood bank blind. Hate me, don't wish me suicide. Maybe time for the man to die, but you can rob this blood bank blind.
Man, the production is so good. Like the way that they string that guitar, I'm a huge fan of production. If you guys have watched any of my music reviews and anything of that nature, I'm a huge fan of production and how certain artists and players can go ahead and make instruments sing in a certain type of way. And this song right here is very quickly becoming my most favorite song, just based off of the production alone, but also the lyrics and everything. Just the combination of both is just whew.
I've been pulling shrapnel from the dead skin. Reckless shots that you fire into a crowd.
Been pulling shrapnel from the dead skin on my body from the reckless shots you fired into the crowd trying to kill me. Only your recklessness. You're so worried about getting me out of here, you couldn't get the job finished. You're too worried, too eager to get me out of here. You ain't planning right. And that's an interesting concept there, because Marilyn Manson has been criticized his entire career. Marilyn Manson has been under fire for his entire career, and a lot of religious groups, a lot of religious leaders, a lot of even political leaders, trying getting him out of here, figuratively, to get his music pulled from shelves, to get his voice quieted. I mean, hell, people tried back in the day, I think it was 15 years ago or something like that, they tried going ahead and saying Marilyn Manson was the reason for a mass shooting at a school. Like, they tried stating that he was the cause of it and everything, or music like his is what caused it. So that's interesting, pulling the shrapnel out of the dead skin from your reckless firing.
All the vilest things and the pain that they bring, still you never ever can take me down. Still you never ever can take me down. You tried your best, stronger. Hate me, don't wish me suicide. Maybe time for the man to die, but you can rob this blood bank blind. Hate me, don't wish me suicide. Maybe time for the man to die, but you can rob this blood bank blind. I've got heaven on my mind, I've got hell in my heart. I've got heaven on my mind, I've got hell in my heart. I've got heaven on my mind, I've got hell in my heart.
Oh yeah, this is easily my favorite song so far. Easily my favorite song so far. Two things I want to point out with the last bit of this song right here is hate me, don't wish me suicide, because it's essentially, you know, in my opinion, it's like you can hate me, you can disagree with me, you can dislike what I say, you can fundamentally, morally, all of, you know, politically, all of these things disagree with me or hate me, whatever it is, but don't wish me suicide. That don't make no sense. Like if I can look at you as a counterpart and look at you and dislike the things you do, the things you say, the you know, the political views you have, the moral views you have, whatever it might be, I don't wish you suicide. I don't wish harm to you. I don't wish for you to have any, you know, issues or anything. I don't wish bad upon you. So why do it to me? Like, and that's what I'm going to say. Marilyn Manson has always had class when it comes to like interviews and stuff of this nature. He's a very well-spoken man. And it's interesting that just by asking the questions of why and who and how and all of these things, that there are people who wish him death and have wished him death for years now. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like artists, when they are like Marilyn Manson and they respond the way Marilyn Manson does, that it doesn't, it just puts them more, it gives them more, what's the word, more like, it's easier to like to agree with them, because it's like, look, man, I'm just asking why. Like, you can hate me, but you don't have to wish ill upon me. You don't have to wish death upon me. And in the end, where he's saying, I've got heaven in my mind, but hell in my heart, you know, I want to be good, but it's easy to be bad. I want to be saved. I'm thinking of heaven, of good things, of all of this, the promised land, whatever it might be. But because I'm down here on earth, there's just so much evil and corruption around me that it's, you know, the two wolves inside you, you know, and it's you know, it's simple. Which one do you feed, essentially? This is definitely my favorite song on the album so far, but let's get to the next one. So this is None of the Suns. All right, let's see what you got.
just not us. And our blood is beating our door down, looking for the demons inside. Inside. We're in the black now, at the end of everything. We're in the black now, at the end of everything. All the moons and all the suns, together we run away from the daylight. I'm a long dark well for you to fall down. Keep the chain around your neck if there's anyone left to love. Heaven will be over faster than a knife fight.
Oh man, I've just been, oh man, this song is pretty intense. I'm gonna have to go back a little bit because I've been like in the zone, just listening to that beat in the back and everything. Whew.
Our door down, looking for the demons inside. Inside. We're in the black now, at the end of everything.
Okay, and I'm sorry, I get that why it's titled None of the Suns, like none of the suns outside. We're in the black now at the end of everything. I'm assuming end of the world, end of the, end of, everything. We're in the black now, knocking at the door, looking for demons inside. So I wonder if he's saying essentially it's the end of days from at least in this, in the world that this song is building or has built.
We're in the black now, at the end of everything. All the moons and all the suns, together we run away from the daylight. I'm a long dark well for you to fall down.
I'm a long dark well for you to fall down. So despair potentially? Is that what it is? Like that's the premise? Despair?
Keep the chain around your neck if there's anyone left to love. Heaven will be over faster than a knife fight in a phone booth filled with angels who lie.
Oh, heaven will be over faster than a knife fight inside of a phone booth. That's fast. Like that's fast.
We're in the black now, at the end of everything. We're in the black now, at the end of everything. All the moons and all the suns, together we run away from the daylight. All the moons and all the suns.
All of the moons and none of the suns, together we run away from the daylight. Could be talking about those who have been casted out.
Together we run away from the daylight. Sometimes it's better than all times, but not as good as never.
Oh, sometimes it's better than all the time, but it's not better than never. Hold up.
Sometimes it's better than all times, but not as good as never.
Sometimes it's better than all times, but not as good as never. Ooh, that's true. Sometimes something going bad is better than all the time something going bad, but is not as good as something never going bad.
Sometimes it's better than all times, but not as good as never. Sometimes it's better than all times, but not as good as never. Sometimes it's better than all times, but not as good as never. Moons and the sun. From the daylight.
Ooh, that was another real good one. Oh, I'm loving None of the Signs and the last one that man, those two are the production plus the music. I'm wondering because on one hand, there's certain aspects of this song that makes me think about like that he's talking about despair, and then on the other hand, like some of the things that he's saying, together we run away from the daylight, all of the moons, none of the signs. It sounds kind of like those who are left behind, those who are casted out, the forgotten ones. This again, Marilyn Manson is just one of those people where like there's always some sort of message behind what he's saying. You know, there's always some sort of message behind the project. There's always some sort of question, some sort of what's the word? Interest, something there, right? Something extra, almost like always there's something extra there, some message that he's trying to convey, some question that he's trying to ask, some, you know, the intention is to get you to think generally, at least from with my experience when it comes to having listened to Marilyn Manson songs. But this is a great song so far. This album is fantastic, and I'm loving the fact that it's there. You have a blend of rock heavy songs, and then you have a blend of a song like this where it's still rock like, but it's steady, right? The only real time that it increases is during the chorus. And I was saying that before, where I like how Marilyn Manson produces his music and everything with ebbs and flows, where some songs they're just really flow like, and then another song it'll have super increased rock sound, you know, crazy instruments and everything, and then it dies down and goes back to a normal flow. But all right, let's get to the next one. Lucifer's Teardrop. Let's go. Oh man, this I'm going back. This just bit me in a different way. Da 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 dum da dum dum da dum da 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 dum da dum dum da dum da 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 dum da dum dum da dum. Ooh, this is like some like some Addams Family like some ooh, like we're freaking riding, we're on a road trip, we're some dum 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 dum, like something's creeping in the night. This is like old school fright type of deal. If you know, you know. If you grew up in the 90s, like somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. That vibe, that ambiance, that dum 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 dum. I know somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. But let's get it.
All the little gods still crouch in trees, haven't climbed down for human needs. Love.
All the little gods are climbing trees, haven't climbed down for humans' needs. All right, this might be number 1 or number 2 for me. Oh man.
There's a prison and the prisoner's mind, crop circles drawn from dreams. There is a key inside my throat to unlock the kiss. Now my labyrinth face uncoils just like a fist. I'll be your yesterday, your tomorrow, and you never ever was.
I'll be a yesterday and tomorrow, and your never ever was. Ooh, I could be your yesterday, I could be your tomorrow, and I could also be what you never had, what you never was. You're never. Ooh, okay. Ooh, man. Sounds like dream or aspirations, right? Your yesterday's aspirations, tomorrow's aspirations, and your aspirations that never was.
Your yesterday, your tomorrow, and you never ever was. My heart is a loading gun, start filling in a blanks of bullets. I'm just a fallen angel, finding my way home. Now it's time to stand before what shines. Join me in eternal incorruptible light.
Join me in eternal corruptible light.
Now it's time to stand before what shines. Join me in eternal incorruptible light.
I'm just a fallen angel trying to find my way. Now it's time to stand in eternal light. Hold on.
Now it's time to stand before what shines.
Now it's time to stand before what shines. Join me in eternal corruptible light.
Join me in eternal incorruptible light.
Eternally corruptible light. I'm just a fallen angel trying to find his way. Now it's time to stand in front of what shines. Join me in eternally corruptible light. Ooh, not just corruptible light, but eternally corruptible light, because the light is eternal, and because of free will, because of free mind, it's internally corruptible. It can be corrupted for the end of time.
My love for you is blacker than a witch's smile. One hand in the fire, one tongue in the ice. One last drink before we fight. Lucifers teardrop on my lips. One last drink before we fight. Lucifers teardrop on my lips. I'll be your yesterday, your tomorrow, and you never ever was. I'll be your yesterday, your tomorrow, and you never ever was. My heart is a loading gun, start filling in a blanks of bullets.
Holy Ghost, the doomed. We are the Holy Ghosted. The doomed, the damned, and the unseen. Now this kind of goes back to the previous song of None of the Sons, where I was talking about how it sounded like potentially he could be talking about the forgotten, the casted out. And then here he's talking about we are the holy ghosted, the damned, the tossed out, the unseen, the rejects, the rejected, the people who are and Marilyn Manson's always been a strong advocate for those who have been rejected by societal norms, by, religious norms or religious beliefs. And that's one of the things that made him extremely popular as a groups of people who felt like they were outcasts in comparison to social norms and what society tells you should think and how you should feel and what you should be and who you should be. We are the Holy Ghosted, the doomed, the damned, and the unsaved. We are the Holy Ghosted, the doomed, the damned, and the unsaved. We are the Holy Ghosted, the doomed, the damned, and the unsaved. We are the Holy Ghosted, the doomed, the damned, and the unsaved. I tell you, Marilyn Manson knows how to end songs. Oh man, does Marilyn Manson know how to end a song? He knows to leave it on a bump. He knows to leave it on something crazy, or just always that intensity at the end of his music, and then a little couple of seconds of just drawing it out, just little, essentially letting the beat rest. Oh man, that was awesome. So okay, I thought that one song was gonna be my favorite, but I got top threes now. Like these songs are all fantastic, but the last two plus I'll have to give my rating at the end of like what I like the most, but I'm digging it. Like I like his style. He's got that, like I've said before, he's got that big rock sound in it, but then he has like blended songs like this, like kind of like genre bending ish, just the sound, the vibe, the ambiance in his music. All right, now we're at the Arsonist. Is that a distorted electrical piano? Or a distorted bass? Hold on. No, that sounds like a piano. That sounds like a deep key. I forget what they're called. Like, is it a major or a majors, right? Are on pianos where it's like bum, 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 but with the distortion on it. It's either the piano or the bass with distortion, but that is, oh, I love that. I love that. Dum 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 dum. I also love how he's keeping the distortion in the song as well. Like it sounds like it's coming through a blown out like bass, but it adds to the ambiance. Like I've said, man, I'm a huge fan of production. I'm a huge fan of little things. If you've ever seen me react to like Prof, I love it. I love the way that artists like create and produce music and add little tiny things that can change the complete ambiance of the song, the complete vibe, the complete sound of the song, or add to it.
You picked this hill to take me to war, and this is where you will die. You're outgunned and outnumbered, and there's plenty more room in hell. I got a sickle and a pills to ride. You want a monster, and now I've arrived. Better nail down the hand that feeds you before it becomes a fist. You can only stare up at me. I'll be looking down at you forever. Every time you open your...
You can only stare down at me. I'll be looking at you. I'll be looking up at you forever. There's more people down in hell for the fight. Ooh, hold on.
Number, and there's plenty more room in hell.
Yeah, you pick the fight. There's you're outnumbered, and there's plenty more down in hell.
I got a sickle and a pills to ride. You want a monster, and now I've arrived.
Oh, you want a monster, and now I've arrived. I feel like, in my interpretation, what he's saying is like, y'all. It's like the very old thing of, hey man, y'all said I was a monster. Y'all said I was a creep. Y'all said I was a freak. Y'all said I was this, that, and the third. Fuck it, might as well be. If I am, sure. It's like Slim Shady. I am whatever I said I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? It's the same thing here. You want to say I'm this, you want to say I'm a monster, you want to say I'm a devil, you want to say all this other, this, that, and the third, rah-rah-esque, shit. It's like, fuck it, then I am. You wanted a monster. Here I am. Here I am. Sorry, 90s kid again. But like that, I love that perspective. I have that perspective. I've had it for like my entire life. You say I'm this, you say I'm that, you say whatever, the fuck it, then I am. What's up? What about it?
Better nail down the hand that feeds you before it becomes a fist. You can only stare up at me. I'll be looking down at you forever.
Okay, I messed that up. You can only stare up at me. I'll be looking down at you forever.
Every time you open your mouth, we can see how ugly you are inside.
Oh, that's a bar. Every time you open your mouth, we can see how ugly you are inside. Ooh, that's a bar, man. People speak. The people can look normal on the outside, but when they speak, you can see the who they are internally, who they are inside. The way that they talk about people, about tragedies, about anything. When they speak, you actually get a taste of who they are, because everyone can put on a front. Everyone can present themselves as something that they're not. But when they begin to talk, you let people talk long enough, they're going to tell you who they are. They're going to show you who you are, actions and words. Words become actions, actions become character, and character is what we judge everybody off of. Or thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become character, character is who we base our opinion of you on.
Every time you open your mouth, we can see how ugly you are inside. I'm a pussy you can never taste. 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 You can only stare up at me. I'll be looking down at you forever. each other. The ones who hate you always find each other. The ones who hate you always find each other. The ones who hate you always find each other. When I rise.
Oh, ain't that the truth? The ones who hate you always find each other. Ain't it funny how all my ops found my ops? Was it like like Little Dirk said, all my old ops funking with my new ops. Oh man. Or Snow the Product, something that I've found out. Everybody who don't fuck with me fucks with each other. I mean, it's you know, like when you're controversial or people don't like you, they're gonna flock together, man, because people who don't like you are gonna find other people who don't like you. And even if they don't like you for any legitimate reason, sometimes it's just popular to hate.
Gonna learn there's a lot more bridges for me to burn when I rise. Gonna learn there's a lot more bridges for me to
I wonder what he means by that. When is from what it sounds like, he's saying, when I rise, you will learn there's a lot more bridges for me to burn. A lot more bridges for me to burn. I wonder. I don't have any insight on that one, but that sounds intense. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what he's saying. So, but when I rise, you will learn there's a lot more bridges for me to burn. Because when you burn a bridge, typically it's like a bridge between you and a person, or like you and a thing, right? Like you and an organization, you and a person, you and a whatever it might be. And burning a bridge means, you know, you're saying goodbye to that person. Like you're never going back to them. You're never going back to that entity, that organization, that whatever, that job, that whatever. So I wonder. It could also be a faith thing too, where like you burn the bridge between you and faith, you're just done with it. But when I rise, you will learn there's a lot more bridges for me to burn. I guess it makes sense that this song is called The Arsonist, and it's like, when you know, I've got a lot of bridges to burn that I can't continue to burn. Woo. Intense song. Every song so far has been a banger, something that I absolutely love. So, Exit Wound. I've reacted to this one already in another video. And because I've already reacted to this one, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description down below.
Hello.
Okay, Anantamorph. I have no idea what an Anantamorph is. I'm probably not even saying it correctly.
If you're listening to this, then you know who I am. I did everything in my power to save us. They came in like snakes in disguises. There wasn't any warning. Cowards piled on cowards. Tying ropes around wrists and ankles, tearing out limbs. Medusas breaking mirrors. They have no power over me now. I no longer hear the voices of my enemies, just the silence of fear. I wanted violence for this whole town, but with you it doesn't matter anymore. I'm not just some book they can throw on a fire. I have been read and memorized, and I'm not afraid to burn. There may be heaven on my mind, but I have hell in my heart.
It seems like this entire album from the beginning song onward is all just one long story. You know, it's like, I'm a book that has been read. I can't just be thrown in the fire. I've been memorized. I may have heaven in my mind, but I have hell in my heart. And these are all references to things that have already been spoken about in his previous songs.
I won't go quietly in the night. Death will be their only light in my darkness.
Death will be the only light in my darkness. None of the signs, darkness. And then on top of that too, when it came to the first song, I was even wondering if he was like singing from the perspective of death. Okay, it seems like it all ties together.
In the wishing well, eating everything we threw in that day. I was drowning in snow, and we couldn't find the words of the spell to say. We didn't know to be caught up for this. It would have to be cut into us. We didn't know to be caught up for this. It would have to be cut into us. The sky can't fall forever. Whatever they put us through, they can't keep on killing me or break my love, break my love for you. When I can feel safe in my own skin, I know I'll feel safe in yours. You're every single reason I ever needed to close my eyes and come out shooting. We didn't know that we were better than we allowed ourselves to be.
That's okay. Can't be comfortable in my own skin, but I know I'll be comfortable in yours. Hold on.
I can't feel safe in
Feel safe in my own skin, but I know I won't be in yours.
my own skin. I know I'll feel safe in yours. You're every single reason I ever needed to close my eyes and come out shooting.
You're every single reason I ever needed to close my eyes and come out shooting. Just not caring about nothing. Like, I'm just freaking blind firing. Not feeling comfortable in my own skin, but I know I'd feel comfortable, safe in my own skin, but I know I'd feel safe in yours. It seems kind of like I can't be me. Like, whatever it is around me telling me that I can't be who I am, so I mimic you. I essentially, metaphorically am wearing another person's skin. I'm pretending to be that person, pretending to be what is accepted. And because of that, it's the only reason I've ever needed to essentially just want to come out shooting, blind firing, because I don't need my eyes open when everybody's around me. And what's the old joke? Sir, we're surrounded good. That means we can fire in every direction. So again, if all of society is telling you that you can't be yourself, you don't need your eyes open, because everyone around you is a target. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying go out and start shooting a bunch of people. What I'm saying is that if everybody is telling you that you cannot be who you are and that you shouldn't be who you are, then everybody around you would view as an enemy of yourself. So you don't really need to see, because everybody's the opposition.
We didn't know that we were better than we allowed ourselves to be. We didn't know that we were this, it would have to be cut into you. I didn't know to be cut out for this, it would have to be cut into you. The sky can't fall forever, whatever they put us through. They can't keep on killing me or break my love for you. The sky can't fall forever, we won't break, can never shake out of. The sky can't fall forever, we won't break, can never shake out of. It's not for what they did to me, it's for what they did to you. It's not for what they did to me, it's for what they did to you.
That last bit, that, whew, I think if you've ever loved somebody or loved something, that's intense right there. It's not about what they did to me, it's about what they did to you. I can take it. I've you know, I was I was born in the darkness, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was, you know, already a man. Essentially, it's like, it's not about what they did to me. I can handle it. They've been doing this to me for years upon years, my entire life. But to the person, the thing, the whatever, the belief I have that I love, that I cherish, that I hold dear to me, it's about the way they treated you. That is why I'm doing what I do. That is why I retaliate. That is why I seek vengeance. Not saying that that's exactly what he's doing, but I get that, man. I get that. You can say what you want about me, but don't be stupid enough to think that's gonna fly with the people that I love and the people I care about. Out your mind. Whoo. Interesting. I do wonder what Anantamorph is, though. I do. Maybe if I understood what that is, I'd understand the song more. Like that underlining meaning that I've been talking about with most of Marilyn Manson's songs or albums. All right, everybody, that's the entirety of the album. That's all his songs. That's everything that we've what a intense album, Mr. Manson. I'm definitely going to be adding all of this to my, to my tracks, because it is definitely I want to listen to all of these. And that's why I've been saying is like Marilyn Manson is one of those types of artists where his songs generally have a deeper meaning behind them. And when you listen to him more, the idea behind the project, it reveals itself more over time. So this is gonna be intense. I know that this stuff is gonna be bumping in the car, but man, this is my very first ever album review this long. I know it's a pretty amount of time, and everybody, and if you've gotten to the end, thoroughly appreciate you guys. I have been Complexity. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment down below on whatever song it is that you loved the most out of all of these. Personally, for me, all the Vilest Things and Lucifer's Teardrops, I think, have to be the top two for me. Between Lucifer's Teardrops and all the Vilest Things, I have, I'm not too sure about what it is that is it's just that sound is so good. And for the other songs that I've reacted to already, like Unalive and Exit Wound, I'll have linked in the description down below. Go ahead and check those out. Appreciate everybody who's been here. If you could, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more reactions. I have been Complexity. As always, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.